If you look at the base of the global food supply, you'll find a humble, pungent, and indispensable bulb. In the United States alone, farmers harvest roughly 8.9 billion pounds of onions every single year. That's 25 pounds for every man, woman, and child in the country. But don't let the simplicity of the vegetable fool you. This isn't a gardening project. It is a high-speed, high-stakes industrial operation. If you miss your harvest window by 48 hours, you lose millions. If your storage humidity is off by 2%, your entire inventory rots in the dark. This is the world of agroeconomics. Today, we are going inside the industrial onion supply chain. We'll analyze the heavy-duty engineering required to pull billions of pounds from the soil, the optical technology that dictates what ends up on your supermarket shelf, and why the real money in onions isn't made in the field, it's made in the warehouse. Onion farming is governed by the physics of light. You have short day and long day varieties, and they are slaves to the sun. Once the onion bulb matures, the countdown begins. In industrial agriculture, timing is the difference between a profit and a write-off. Unlike a crop like corn, which can sit in the field a bit longer, an onion needs to be pulled, cured, and sheltered before the weather turns. This creates an incredibly intense harvest window. In regions like the Columbia Basin, you have massive fleets of machinery that operate 24 hours a day during peak harvest. This is the first area where agroeconomics kicks in. Asset utilization. You have millions of dollars of machinery that only gets used for a few weeks a year. To make that math work, you don't just harvest, you conduct a symphony of logistics. Trucks, windrowers, and harvesters must be synchronized to ensure that the field-to-storage transit time is kept to the absolute minimum. The process is a marvel of field engineering. It starts with the windrower. It doesn't just cut, it precisely positions the onions in neat rows, exposing the roots to the air. This field curing is the first stage of storage. It hardens the outer skin, the tunic, which acts as the onion's natural armor against rot. Then comes the harvester. These are no longer simple pullers. They are multi-stage processing units. They lift the bulb, use high-frequency shakers to knock off the clods of dirt, which saves on fuel costs by not transporting tons of soil to the warehouse, and then convey the onions into trailers. Notice the efficiency here. The best operators use a zero-stop strategy. The harvester never stops moving. The trucks pull alongside, fill up, and rotate out, keeping the machinery in the field. Every minute the harvester sits idle is a minute of lost revenue. It's an assembly line that moves across the earth. Once the crop hits the packing facility, the science gets even more sophisticated. We've moved from manual grading to optical sorting. Imagine a conveyor belt moving at high speed, with onions tumbling in every direction. High-definition cameras capture hundreds of images per second. An AI algorithm, trained on millions of data points, instantly identifies size, shape, color, and external blemishes. If an onion has a small dark spot, a high-pressure air nozzle fires a millisecond-long pulse, puck shooting that onion into a separate bin. This is about value segmentation. You have your premium grade, your standard grade, and your processing grade for dehydrated or frozen products. By automating this, you aren't just saving on labor, you are maximizing the total revenue of every single bulb. You are effectively capturing value that used to be lost to field-run inefficiency. This is where the real agroeconomics happens: storage. Onions are a storage crop. The price at harvest is almost always the lowest price of the year. The farmers who have the capital to build climate-controlled storage facilities are playing a game of inventory arbitrage. They keep the onions in a dormant state, perfectly chilled and monitored, waiting for the market supply to dwindle months later. This requires immense energy and sophisticated, HVAC systems to manage airflow and prevent neck rot. It's a high-stakes investment. You have your capital tied up in a perishable asset. But if you get it right, you aren't selling a commodity, you're selling a strategic reserve. You've moved from being a price taker at harvest to a market regulator in the off-season. That shift is what separates the average farmer from the industry leader. The future of this industry is currently being written in the laboratory. We're seeing a major push toward water-efficient irrigation and precision bulb research. In 2026, the focus is on developing onion varieties that require less water and are more resilient to the temperature swings we're seeing globally. The industry is moving toward a model of integrated agriculture. This means linking field sensors directly to warehouse inventory management systems. The farmer will know exactly when an onion is ready, what its shelf life will be, and who is buying it before they ever pull it from the dirt. 8.9 billion pounds of onions isn't just about food. It's a massive testament to industrial precision. It's a supply chain that blends traditional earth-tilling with high-end computer vision and financial strategy. The farmers who win in the next decade are the ones who understand that the onion isn't just a vegetable, it's an asset. If you found this deep dive into the industrial supply chain valuable, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We're committed to providing the professional analysis you need to understand the modern agricultural market. Leave a comment below. What other massive-scale commodity should we analyze next? I'm the voice of agroeconomics.